What up? What up?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Let's go. Let's get it, man.
Told her I was popular, that I drive a Lambo. Got a lot of money, I'm sexy, no homo.
What's going on, everybody? It's the man of the hour, QJB, aka Cleveland. I got this NBA 2k14 MyTEAM back with some more MyTEAM. As you see, he has a pretty good team. What do you have? Derrick Rose, Kevin Durant, but I have AI going to the paint, getting that and one basket. So starting off with an and one, I'm doing my thing out here. But the NBA free agency, let's talk a little bit about that. As you saw, LeBron James is going back home to the Cleveland Swagglers. I'm really excited about that. I definitely wanted to see him go home and try to win a ring for his hometown, you know what I mean? Cleveland, Ohio. He's going to be doing his thing out there. Look at Durant throwing it up. Get Trey Bottom out. Also, Melo decided to stay in New York. He wants to try to build something with Phil Jackson, Derek Fisher. That's going to be very interesting. The East is going to be, I think the East will be better. Not right out the gate. It might take another couple years, but if you think about it, you got the Miami Heat. They're still going to be relevant, I think. They still have Bosh. If Wade is healthy, they will still be in the mix. They got some players on their team. You got to think the Cleveland Cavaliers will be up there now. LeBron James instantly makes just about any team relevant, you know? He can make almost any team a contender. So then you have, of course, the Bulls are still going to be in the mix. You also have the Wizards. By the way, the Bulls ended up pulling in Pau Gasol. That's going to be very interesting. You saw it was basically between the Chicago Bulls and the San Antonio Spurs. So if he had went to the Spurs, you could go ahead and say they won the title next year. You know what I mean? Even though they still might, they have pretty much everybody coming back. They're still going to be great. Popovich signed an extension to his contract. Look at Harden. Harden trying to cook. He finally misses that, but I'm going to give it right to him, throwing it up. I'll let you finish that one for me. So back to the East. Like I said, you have the Cavaliers. You have the Miami Heat. You have the Pacers. You have the Wizards. Will the Charlotte Hornets be any good? We'll have to see. They made the playoffs last year. They could very well do the same this year. Then Atlanta, you got to think they might be in the mix. There's a lot of teams starting to get some, you know, they're starting to get relevant in the East. I know everybody always says the East sucks or whatever, but the West, you already know they're stacked. The West is going to be crazy. Look at Kobe going to the paint. And by the way, my next video, I'm going to have Froby. And let me tell you, Froby, oh, alley-oop. L triple plus X. L2 plus square. Y'all know how to throw them alley-oops. But next video, I'm going to prove to you that Froby is better than Diamond Kobe. And Froby is only a silver card, you know what I mean? The silver Kobe Bryant, the young one. And look at my man Anthony Davis getting the and one. And my opponent was not happy about that. You see I have a pretty good lead here in the first half. I was trying to take off. This dude had a good team, man. I want to do my thing. Look at me over to AI. AI wide open for three. You know he's going to make that 99.9% of the time. But, folks, I don't think I've ever been this excited. Well, I was pretty excited when LeBron and them first went to the Heat. But I think this is even better. He did what he had to do in Miami. Look at John, wow. Liking all them sexy girls' pictures on Instagram, John, wow. I'm coming down on the fast break. Boop, hitting him with the fake. Look at Harden doing his thing in the paint. But I'm very excited about the basketball season coming up next year. I definitely want to see, you know they're going to be showing the Cavaliers the very first game of the season on TV. You already know that. They might be playing the Miami Heat at that. So whenever they come out with the schedule, you know that's going to be marked on the calendar. I know the Christmas games are going to be crazy. Probably everybody, I don't know, probably the Cavaliers might play like the Knicks or something like that. See what they can do against Melo and the New York Knicks. I feel sorry for Kobe, man. They didn't get anybody out there in LA for my man Kobe. What do you think about that? LA, they were going after Melo. They couldn't even keep Gasol. Who's going to be on the Lakers this year? And did you hear that the Cleveland Cavaliers were trying to get Kevin Love? They were trying to figure out a way to get Kevin Love without having to give away Wiggins, but the Timberwolves are being tough about that as we get a steal. AI taking it coast to coast, dunking it. So that's going to be crazy. If they're able to pull in Kevin Love without getting rid of Wiggins, starting lineup would be insane. Kyrie Irving, Wiggins, LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Varejao. Could you imagine that starting lineup, folks? That would be crazy. I hope they can actually pull that off because, you know, Kevin Love's trying to get out of Minnesota anyway. And he already said he would sign a long-term contract with the Cavaliers if he knew LeBron James was there. So now LeBron James is there. So we'll have to see. You know, even if he doesn't get traded to the Cavaliers this year, he'll be a free agent next year. He could still possibly go there, you know. So anyway, check this out. Let me know what you think about free agency. And there's only 8 seconds left in this game. We're going to walk out there with a W. And as always, out. That man. Peace.